Hello everyone, welcome to Autorevs back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, in this video I am going to give you guys a walk around of this car, which is the Maruti Suzuki Espresso. Now this is the VXI AMT variant, and now let's quickly look at the tire profile. So here, as you can see, the tire profile is 165/70 R14. Those are 14 inches steel rims with wheel caps provided, and this is the side profile of the car. At the front as well, the tire profile is kind of similar, 165/70 R14. MRF tires are provided, and side body cladding has been provided in this particular car. Now let me quickly show the tire profile. So at the front, the tire profile happens to be 155/80 R13. Those are 13 inches steel rims with wheel caps. Seared tires have been provided right over here. Side body cladding with Redigo embossed on it. Now let me quickly show the rear tire profile. The rear tire profile is actually similar to the front, which is 155/80 R13. Again, those are steel rims with wheel caps. Talking about the headlamps, here you have your normal halogen bulbs. Obviously you don't really get projector setup in this particular car. And here you have a grill sort of a design, and at the front, in the front profile, actually they have tried to provide an SUV sort of a bonnet. And here below the headlamps, actually you have your fog lamp housing, but the fog lamp is kind of missing. In the VXI variant you don't really get fog lamps. And this is the side profile of the car. In the VXI variant you also do not get body colored door handles and mirrors, so that is something which you need to get additionally done. And this is the rear profile of the car. Actually they have tried to provide a skid plate sort of a design at the rear, and those are your tail lamps, which are again halogen bulbs used. And below this you have your reflectors. At the rear, actually you also have a chrome strip running. And yeah, that's about the exteriors of the car. This car, which is the Datsun Redigo. Now this is the 1 liter automatic variant, which comes with an AMT unit, and this is how the car actually looks like. Now this is a small city car, and the looks definitely are quite good. At the front you have this honeychrome grille with chrome surround and Datsun logo in the center. And the headlamps here, as you can see, you have normal halogen bulbs in the headlamps, and in this particular variant you also do not get fog lamps. So this is exactly how the front profile of this particular car looks like. It is a small and cute looking city car, I would say, and they have actually tried to provide it kind of an aerodynamic design. And this is the side profile of the car, and this is the rear profile of the car. As you can see, they have actually tried to provide it again an aerodynamic touch. Here you have your Redigo badge provided. Here you have your reflectors, and in this particular variant you also do get reverse parking sensors, Datsun logo in the center. Here again you have your 1 liter automatic badge provided, reflectors, and these are again your normal halogen tail lamps provided. And this is how the car actually looks like from the side profile. So guys, right now I'm inside the car, and as you can see, this is how the dashboard and the interiors of the Espresso VXI variant looks like. They have used black theme inside the cabin, and this is your instrument cluster, which basically gets digital speedometer. And below this you have your normal music system, which basically gets Bluetooth, USB as well as aux connectivity. And this is your hazard lamp switch, power window buttons provided over there. And these are your normal controls for your AC. Obviously you don't really get automatic climate control. Below this you have your 12-volt charging point. 2 cup holders are provided. There is some space where you can keep your wallet. And this is your 5-speed AMT gearbox which you get. Also below the handbrake, actually you have some space where you can keep your stuff. In terms of practicality, they have definitely provided some spaces. Here again you have some space. Below this you have your glove box, which is kind of decent in size. Owner's manual has been kept right over here. So in terms of practicality, they have provided spaces inside the car. Now let's quickly see over here. So here, as you can see, they have not provided a vanity mirror, and also on the driver's side you don't really have a vanity mirror. In this particular variant you also do not get steering mounted audio controls, And talking about the safety features, in this car you have driver side airbag, ABS, EBD as safety features. And here, as you can see, around the music system they have actually provided a circular theme. And if you notice over here, you again have your headlight leveler. There is some space where you can probably keep your coins and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. And talking about the door pads, here again, as you can see, you get a bottle holder and there is some space where you can keep your stuff. So guys, that's about it. That's about the interiors of the Espresso. So guys, right now I'm inside the car, and as you can see, this is exactly how the dashboard and the interiors of the Redigo actually looks like. It is plain and simple, I would say, in the interiors. As you can see, the design is quite plain and simple right over here, and they've actually used a black theme inside the cabin completely. On the steering wheel, as you can see, you don't really get any kind of steering mounted audio controls, none of that sort. And here in the instrument cluster, as you can see, you don't really get a tachometer. There is a speedometer, there is a small MID which will show you the gear position, and odometer reading as well. From here, obviously, you can toggle through your trip. It will also show your average fuel consumption. So those are the things which it will show you. And emergency lights as well. So those are the things which the instrument cluster will show you right over here. This is your normal music system which you get. Normal air conditioning, normal AC you get right over here. Obviously, you don't really get automatic climate control. Here you have your 12-volt charging point. There is some space where you can keep your stuff. Cup holders provided right over here. These are your buttons for your power windows. So you can, this is for your power windows obviously. And because this is an AMT car, this is your AMT gear stick. And the good thing is the fact that you can put it into drive, and when you slot it towards your left, it gets into manual. So you can also drive it in the manual, where you can select the gears according to yourself. And below the handbrake also you have some space to keep your stuff. So that is again a nice thing. Here again you have some space provided. Below this, here you have a small glove box which is kind of small in size. Here obviously you can keep some of your stuff. So yeah, that's about the interiors of the car, I guess. Not really much to talk about. Here, as you can see, there is no vanity mirror on offer. The same thing goes here as well. In the door pads here, as you can see, there is not much on offer. There is no bottle holder as such. So yeah, that's about it. And here, this is your headlight leveler, and this is to open your bonnet. So that is to open your bonnet. And yeah, that's about the interiors of the car. So guys, this is the key of the car. As you can see, it is a plain and simple key which you get. There are only two buttons provided on the key. There is a lock and unlock button. That's about it. Simple usual key which you get with a car. So guys, right now I'm in the second row of the Espresso, and as you can see, this is the amount of space which you get. In terms of legroom, it is good because you can stretch your feet below the driver as well as co-driver's seat. Here you have a small hump, but it is not a very big one. And talking about the shoulder room, you can easily get two adults and a kid in the middle. In this variant, you also do not get a partial shelf. Here you have an handle to hold on to. In this particular variant, at the rear, you don't really have power window switches. You have to actually manually put the windows up and down. Here again you have handles to hold on to. Talking about the door pads, here as you can see, there is no practicality space. There is no bottle holder on offer. And here as you can see, the under thigh support is okay, I would say. In terms of knee room, again it is kind of okay. So guys, yeah, that's about the space which you get in the Maruti Suzuki Espresso. So guys, this is your 239 liters of boot space which you get in the Maruti Suzuki Espresso. And in this particular variant, VXI variant, you don't really get partial shelf over here. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff kept over here, which are the accessories of the car. And below this, you obviously have your spare wheel kept, and it is kind of completely jammed over here. So I don't really think so I'm going to pick it up all the way. So that's about the space which you have in the boot of the Maruti Suzuki Espresso, which is 239 liters to be precise. Now let me show the space which you get in the second row. So here, as you can see, this is the amount of space which you can expect in the second row of the Datsun Redigo. Now let me quickly move inside. So guys, right now I'm in the second row of the Redigo, and as you can see, this is the amount of space which you get. Now the co-driver seat is pushed a little bit behind, because of which, as you can see, you can stretch your feet below the driver and the co-driver seat, but in terms of legroom, in terms of knee room, it is not really a great cabin, I would say. And the under thigh support is really very good. In terms of headroom also, the headroom is kind of decent, and it is a pretty wide cabin, I would say, because of which you can get two adults and a kid in the middle. Good thing is the fact that the floor is almost completely flat, because of which the middle passenger won't really have to struggle a lot in terms of the legroom. And in the second row, you don't really get power window switches. You have to actually manually put it up and down. So that's about it, and this is exactly how the cabin actually looks like. And the seat is pretty flat, I would say. The recline angle is also not that great, and this is how the dashboard actually looks like. And this is something which you would expect at this particular price point, so cannot really complain as such. Here you have an handle to hold on to. Other than the driver side, you do get handles to hold on to. This is how the dashboard and the interior of the Redigo actually looks like. And here in the door pads, as you can see, there is nothing on offer as such. No power windows as well. You have to actually manually put it up and down. So yeah, that's about it. So guys, this is the 222 liters of boot space which you get in the Datsun Redigo. So this is the amount of space which you get inside the car, and a lot of stuff has been kept over here, so I am not going to pick it up all the way. And it is kind of deep in size, I would say. And yeah, that's about the boot space which you get in the Datsun Redigo. Decent amount of space considering the size and price of the car. So yeah, that's about the boot space.
Audio Jungle.
So guys, yeah, that's about it. If you still have any questions or queries regarding the same or the other, you can definitely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of your doubts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, ride safe. Bye bye. And also check out our Hindi channel, which is Auto Revs Hindi. Bye bye.